Hey, you guys, I'm back. It's Jen. I'm here to talk about a couple like simple solutions, okay? Um, and I want to explore basically some simple ways that you can invest in yourself. And I personally consider all things to be self-care. Everything from those things that add value, tools, and put tools in your toolbox, like new skill sets, new mindsets, all of that kind of stuff. I think everything plays into our self-care because it's part of our journey. Now, I also think that, allowing ourselves to feel our feelings when we're struggling, or allow ourselves to celebrate the little successes along our way, and as well, falling off the wagon. All really important parts of the journey, because we're trying to create, how many people say they want balance in their life, right? They want this sense of balance. Well, balance is not about equal time and equal places. It's about feeling a sense of, I'm giving enough of me to all of these areas of my life that I feel a sense of like, I'm okay. Like I like where I'm at. Always room for improvement, right? But that I'm okay where I'm at. And whether or not I'm in a storm right now, like maybe life happened and something's not so great, we still can be okay in the grand scheme of things, even though we're in a moment of struggle. We know that all things come to an end, right? So eventually this too shall pass one way or another. But how we navigate it really is part of who we are and how we approach our life. And so we can do that a little better all the time. So I really think that something that's really important is three things: a stronger mind, a healthier body, and more beautiful skin. Now, skin, like what? What does that matter, right? Because that seems kind of crazy. We think about mind, body, spirit. Spirit's part of it, but I wrap spirit to some degree into mind. But those three basic things, three basic areas of your life, literally, leach into every aspect of your life, and go back to that wheel of life, every area. How your mental health plays into how well you navigate everything, how open you are to new ideas, to handling something better, to communicating. Like all of these things stem from our mindset, right? And when we talk about healthier bodies, I can tell you that when we invest in our bodies, literally, be it how we nourish our body, but it's not so much what you eat, it's what you absorb. So when you actually get back to that place where you have a healthy gut, you have healthy skin, because we have a microbiome on our skin and we have a microbiome in our gut, and it's all connected. To think we're disconnected, I mean, Western medicine has kind of taught us to think disconnected, but we know that we're holistic, right? And we want something that's sustainable, right? Because this is life. We're not making, changes here and we don't want some results over there. I mean, short-term change gives you short-term benefit, but that's great. But I'm going to live longer than a month, or I hope I am, right? I want to be around for a while, and I want to enjoy, not that just today, I want to enjoy my whole life. And so having something that's sustainable that can help in all of these areas is just insane. There is a huge connection between your gut and your brain. So if you think about this vagus nerve, right, this communication, it's literally this gut-brain axis. It is connected. You can't disconnect that, without some serious medical help. But yeah, your quality of life is going to go way down. But it's all connected. So when you have a healthy gut, that impacts a healthy mind. Like depression, anxiety, all these things. That doesn't mean that a healthy gut is going to completely eradicate all, health issues with regards to mental health and that kind of stuff, but it will radically improve. And again, oftentimes our gut might be off and our skin health is off, so our mental health is off, and we're not even dealing with what we're really dealing with. We're dealing with a bunch of layered issues. If you can imagine like an onion, it's like a problem with a problem on top and a problem on top. And after a while, you don't even know what you're trying to fix. And I know something I'm really passionate about, and I was when I was a massage therapist, was getting away from treating symptoms and instead treating the actual cause, right? When you actually handle or deal with or eradicate or whatever the actual cause of a problem, the symptoms go away. And oftentimes we're dealing with things like weight or, acne, skin issues. We're dealing with all this kind of stuff, and we're saying that that is the problem, when in actuality, oftentimes those are symptoms of some unhealthy skin, unhealthy gut, all that kind of stuff. So that's very, very, very connected. And I'm just like very much about that holistic view, thinking about like bringing it all together, getting back to treating the cause in a sustainable way, so that you don't just live a good life today, you don't feel good just today, but that you feel good for a lifetime. So ways that we can kind of bring that together. Okay, so stronger minds. Now, we have a ton of really great product solutions with the brand that I recommend, Arbonne. I absolutely love the support that I have as I've navigated my journey for some mental clarity, mental focus, all these kinds of things with regards to products. Now, on top of that, I talk about the personal development, right? Like that's just a huge part of improving our overall mental health. But you can't think your way out of some things that you might need some nutritional support on. So I know for me, it does come down to so much about nutrition, exercise, moving your body. It's like it helps get rid of the cobwebs. And then that personal development, that's the commitment. Now I'll post some things in the post with regards to some of the product recommendations and why I recommend them. But that's not, the end all be all, but it certainly is a great place to start. I know for me, I was overwhelmed enough trying to, take control of my health, and at the same time trying to help, create more clarity in my mind and that kind of stuff. I was looking for some simple solutions, to be honest, right? To help me navigate until that could become my new default. And I did just that, and it made all the difference. And that's why I can't help but share it with you guys, because simple's good sometimes. Life doesn't have to be so complicated. It doesn't have to be so scary, so daunting. And yet when it comes down to products, it really comes down to, I will not recommend anything that I don't trust. And if I didn't trust it, I wouldn't have used it myself. And that's really what it comes down to, is safety first. And, clean products. I know for Arbonne is a B Corp, right? Like we're navigating in a land of where we're not just focused on profits, but people and the planet and all of it. And it's a sustainable approach, right? For all of those factors, not just, a simple plan that I could follow or something like that, but it's sustainable for all of it, which makes me really excited. And it really is something that I'm proud to share with other people. Healthier bodies, same thing. We're talking a lot about nutrition, how we fuel our body. And again, it's not so much what you eat. Some people say, I love it when people say to me, but I eat good. I eat my vegetables. And it's like, that's great. I wonder how well you're absorbing things. How is your bowel health? And how is the rest of your health showing up? Like, how's your skin and how's your mind? And do you have any diagnoses and, that kind of stuff? And do you have some struggles? And that's okay. Trust me, we're all human. And this is not about a perfect experience by any by any way. But if you've got a bunch of things going on, it's an indicator that maybe there's room for improvement with creating a healthier body. And sometimes it's exercise you need to do. Sometimes it's adding, if it's meditation or deep breathing or eating cleaner. And as well, I'll talk about the beautiful skin, because that connection between the skin microbiome and the gut microbiome is like really strong. So when we put something on our skin, within 26 seconds, traces are found in all of our major organs. So based on what you're putting on your skin is going to influence your gut health and everything else. So just a great example, if you were to put an antibiotic cream on your skin, then that gets absorbed into your body, and it's going to either damage, sometimes eradicate, right, your gut health. It really depends on where you're starting from. Most people don't have great gut health to start with. Some do, a lot don't. And a lot are not willing to do what it takes to have great gut health. So this is, again, where simple solutions kind of come in to help the average individual who doesn't find this stuff all easy, that's not all that motivated to go to the gym and eat clean, and, you know, that keeps it super simple so that they can have success as well and get back to a place where they have like clarity of mind, focus, that they feel good in their skin, they feel good in their body, they feel good in their clothes, and they navigate life with a little more ease, maybe a little more peace. Like, that's pretty sweet, right? Who doesn't want that? So I can, like I said, I'll post some things about recommendations that I have with regards to products that can kind of help you navigate that. And as well, some things that have nothing to do with products. But again, it's just about having some simple solutions, and you can pick. I always say it's like, take what you need and leave the rest. This isn't about me having all the answers for anyone, but I can tell you at the end of the day, I can help you navigate this place really well. I have, like I said, been there, done that a million times. I've resisted till the cows come home. Then I get over myself. I've done the work and I've seen the reward. And sometimes it's really important, like I said, being a part of a community and having people around you that can help you navigate the challenges of life. And some of this is kind of challenging because it's daunting. And, you know, where do I start and how do I follow through? And what do I do? How do I be kind to myself when I fall off the wagon? You know, it's really important to have people around you that help you get back to a place of real balance in this journey. And I'll just leave you with this. It's worth it. You are worth the investment. If you're not, who is? Why do we give so much of ourselves to help other people have everything they want, and we put ourselves last on the list? Make yourself first. Take care of yourself first. When you're on an airplane, they say put the oxygen mask on you first, because you can't give what you don't have. You can't truly love someone else until you love yourself. You can't really be kind to someone until you can be kind to yourself. You can't really help someone navigate their health until you've navigated your own, right? You figure out a lot of the solutions and tips and tricks and ways to make things fit, because it's no cookie cutter when it comes to health. There's no cookie cutter. It's not a one size fits all. It's a navigation, right? It's about having some tools in your toolbox, but knowing how to actually tweak it to make it fit your life, right? And I can totally help you with this. So I'm super excited, and I hope you'll join me on this journey. And I'm excited to share with you some of the tips and tricks that I've used to help myself and help so many other people, because I know they can help you too. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.